talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is, will Ghost return for Force final season? Now, for me, it did not make any sense for Ghost not to show up in Power Book 2 Ghost whatsoever. There were scenes, there were opportunities in Book 2 Ghost where it was perfect for Ghost to show up. The closest we came to him showing up was him in the form of a letter after Tariq was arrested, telling him, I knew you'd end up here. This is right where you belong, little nigga. Right? That's the only thing we got in terms of a reference of something he wrote for Tariq. Now, the letter concept is something we thought that Ghost may have left behind, and something we would see more of in Book 2 Ghost, that when Tariq obtained certain goals, like graduate from college, that he would get a letter saying, congratulations, son, you exceeded my expectations, or something like that. But we never got any of those things, right? So when it comes down to it, with him being around Book 2 Ghost so much, his presence, his legend, who he is, his name all over Book 2 Ghost, but him not there, but so many other ghosts, now in Book 4 Force, again, it would make sense for him to show up, right? It would. Ghost is heavily referenced in Book 4 Force a lot. His ghost has a presence there, but you can tell it's a brotherly presence. The presence that you have for him in Book 2 Ghost is one of a dad, a legacy, the betrayer, but with Force, it's the brother, how good things was, this is how it has to be now, things of that nature, right? So wouldn't it make sense if Ghost returns for the final season? Like Tommy has a dream hallucination, he encounters him somehow and says his ghost, right? It would make sense for that, right? But we will see. See, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I would say, don't get your hopes high, right? We've been talking about Ghost returning for a long time. And we all know a lot of the reason why he's not there is because of apparently some of the background drama, and I don't want to go over any of that. But if a peace has been reached, and if opportunity has been reached behind the scenes, it would be perfect to have him either reveal he's still alive in the final season of Force, or reveal that he is in the ghost form talking to Tommy. Because there's no quarrel with him and Tommy, right? The conflict of him and Tariq in Book 2 Ghost, of course, Tariq would not want to see him. But Tommy can, because Tommy was the last person he technically saw. Tommy was technically the last person that was there with him. He died right in front of Tommy. And so with that being said, it would not be any conflictive energy between the two. It would be more of a welcome in, how you doing, let's talk situation. Now, again, I wouldn't get my hopes high for it, but you never know. You never know. And not only that, Book 2, Origins is technically Ghost is raising Kanan. And so with that being said, the same way 50 Cent narrated Raising Kanan, it would be nice to see Omari narrate Origins. So we'll definitely see how this one plays out, because I'm looking forward to Origins. Origins is a highly anticipated show. Fans have been wanting to see Origins ever since Power Book 1 ended, and fans have thought that we would saw, me included, Ghost and Tommy to some degree in Raising Kanan, even if they were just supporting characters or would pop up and have cameos or something. But Raising Kanan was Raising Kanan, and I love Raising Kanan. The thing is at the end of the day, when it comes down to it though, just looking forward to some form of Ghost's return. We know he's coming back on Origins because that's him and Tommy's show. But in terms of OG, peak prime, kingpin, biggest drug dealer in New York, lieutenant governor, we want him back as well. But that's pretty much all I got to say in regards to that. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Beast here. Just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And